back to exploring the monk compound. But first, let me grab a link to this and post it to Discord. Okay, so when we last left off, two of our characters were down, and I had to bring them back, which I did. There we go. Hey there, Buster. Alright, is everything where it should be? Well, actually, that's a little bit... Ah, there we go. Perfect! And I've got even more notes! I wrote all of the spells that I think I'm probably going to use out of the... So, reading the manual further, I still haven't gone through the whole thing, but I spent a while looking at the spells. They didn't work quite the way I thought they did, and something that had been confounding me finally makes sense, although it's annoying. So I thought spells were either single target, group, or all. I was wrong. Some spells are single target, some spells target group, some spells target all. At least one spell targets all groups, and I don't know how that's different from target all. Some spells cloud. I guess that's, I don't know. And then the rest of the spells are stupid. For example, Blinding Flash targets 1 plus 1 for every power level, which means a minimum of 2, I think, if I understand it properly. Lightning targets 3 plus the power level. But Deep Freeze only targets 1, period. Yeah, all the different spells, like 2 plus, 3 plus, 4 plus, 1 plus, I wrote it all down for all the spells I thought I was likely to use, and made myself a nice little cheat sheet. So in battle, when I'm trying to decide what spell I need to cast, I'll look at this and go, ah, right, silence won't silence all the enemies in a group. Okay, I'll need to power it up to this many levels to hit that number of enemies. And it's like, man, game, can't the game just tell me how many targets, like, in the system? Why do I have to consult the manual to know how my spells work? Seriously, why do I have to consult the manual to understand how my spells work? There's a spell! There's a spell! In there somewhere. Astral Gate. What would you think a spell called Astral Gate would do? Well, your answer probably isn't banish. It's banish. It banishes demons. That's the only thing it banishes is demons. It's a save or die spell for demons! But it's called Astral Gate, which sounds like a summoning spell or a teleport spell. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, you were definitely expected to read the manual for this game. No surprise there. Hey there, Enterprise. Alright, we were going around this room here. I hope I don't have to draw a map of this place, because all these doors would be hell to draw. Alright, I need... Schneider, you're my map demon. Please tell me where I have and have not been. Okay, exactly where I thought. So, let's continue. Another bean! Bean of cups? Well, Bez, add that to your lovely bean collection. You have the bean of swords, the bean of wands, and the bean of cups. Cups. Whatever. Nope, just another broom closet. Pentacles? What the hell's a pentacle? Something monks would have, right? I mean, it sure does help. But I tell you, I would not want to get isekai'd. Master of Magic would not be on my top 10 list of games to get isekai'd to. I would not want to be a random guy in that world. I wouldn't even want to be a hero in that world. A powerful wizard with a tower? Maybe. But I've had a number of bad starts and things just go wrong. I'm not even sure, even as sitting at the top, if that's the best thing to be. I don't know what's up with the chalices. I don't know what's up with those yet. I have a guess for the beans, at least. Alright, hold on. Wait, which way am I facing? Did I just take the wrong step? Oh, these doors look the same. Okay, I see. Okay, this should be the last one. And then we have the center, which should have... no ladder? I was expecting it to go up or down. A long spindle cranes out from a mounted plaque on the floor. Behind 4 narrow slits in the plaque, you can only see the color white. Well, yank on it. Okay, I'm supposed to bring 4 somethings here. And I have a feeling this isn't where the beans go, but, I mean, who knows? Yeah, that's about what I thought. Wow, where would I want to be isekai'd? It's gotta be a world with video games. So we're gonna have to start by limiting it to sci-fi universes. Wouldn't want to end up in a fantasy world with no computers. That wouldn't be good. I mean, I suppose I could introduce them to D&D and start manufacturing Magic the Gathering, but that'd take a lot of work and a lot of time. No, much prefer computers. You know, most of the sci-fi worlds, the ones that aren't post-apocalyptic dystopias, most of the space operas probably wouldn't be so bad. Alright, hold on a second. But to make a proper list, I'd have to think about it. There's also some worlds that are set in essentially modern time, but with additional elements that would be worth considering. Ideally, I'd find one that's just set in Earth, except it has, you know, I don't know, a fountain of youth and a hyperbolic time chamber in it. I could make so many videos. Or, you know, being able to just spellcast or something. Did Snyder give me the information? I didn't really see him today. No information. No information today. What information do you seekest? Oh, I've heard Frostpunk and Frostpunk 2 are both good games. Oh, Inside the window, you catch a glimpse of a red-robed monk doing something in the corner. He looks a bit nervous. Oh, really? Can I just go through the window? In this room. In this room here. Okay. Well, shit, they're up to sneaky, suspicious activity. We need to go investigate this immediately. Okay. It should be based on... Oh, crap, no. This button. Okay, it should be... Have we not fought a single encounter? How weird. Am I still playing the same game? Okay, this is the window. A suspicious man was doing something suspicious here. I don't know. Throw a bean in it? You plunk the bean into the chalice and watch as the stone receptacle tracks into the wall. Was that a good idea or a really bad idea? That wasn't what I thought I was going to do with them, but... Hold on. I wish I could draw on the map. I wish I could draw on these maps so I'd know. Do I have any clue which bean goes in which thing? Have a bean of cups? No, seriously, how am I supposed to know which bean goes where? I'm just gonna throw the beans in, and if something goes wrong, I can, I don't know. But this place doesn't have any encounters anymore. I think I murdered all the monks. At least in this zone. Did I fuck up? Did I? Did I put the beans in the wrong places? The end of Frostpunk is pure madness. He said he'd get back to you. Oh, you wanted him to watch the 2 demos. It's not saying anything about the monk anymore. Well... I don't know which bean goes in which place or if I screwed everything over or not. No, not that door. This one. Guys, I need to know if I screwed this up. By putting the wrong beans in the wrong places, did I permanently break something? Or is this exactly what I was supposed to do? I had no idea which bean would go in which thing, or even that's what the beans were for. Oh shit, let's try the middle with a spindle. The only color is white. You heave and grunt and tug the spindle handle. Behind the narrow slits of the black, you watch the spinning colors. Soon they wind to a halt. Black, white, white, white. Is that telling me I got 1 in the correct slot and 3 not correct? Or the other way around? Or... Ow? We really need more hit points. We lost half our health to a pit trap, and then... Oh, great! Somebody left their dogs here. Okay. Poke. Just go ahead and breathe on them. Bonk. What should I hit them with? I have so many options available to me. I'm gonna throw a web at you, I guess. No, I'm going to... I'm gonna heal Droubard so he doesn't get murderated again. I'm going to Blinding Flash them. And I'm going to... We need to do more healing. I really need an area heal. Also, in the instruction manual, it listed a whole bunch of skills we don't have yet that you learn in the game world somewhere. I don't know how important that is to know, but it was there. Use Chilling Touch. It's kind of a weak spell, but... We gotta speed the game up again. I mean, I can tell everything that happens in combat clearly at this speed, which is a plus, but when you're fighting like 20 enemies, I'd probably lose my mind at this speed. Note in chat. Black, white, white, white. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we should probably... Did I kill the troopers? Oh, I haven't gone back in town to fight the troopers. We were in the middle of the monk place, and I didn't leave it yet. We're still exploring it. All I did was res the fallen. Yeah, all of these are useful. I don't want to use any of my abilities up right now. I just want this to go away and to sit down and heal up and look around. You know what, an acid splash would do good? Throw that. Go ahead and use a big chill touch. Paralysis is strong. Paralysis is very good. As far as I know, there are no recruitable characters. I haven't found any, and I don't see slots on the sides for more characters, but who knows? Bean of Swords. I see. You're putting where... But which of the four corners is which? Because I started by putting the Bean of Pentacles in the first room. Okay, guys. Let's take a moment. Alright. Everyone needs a touch of healing. But we're gonna spread the healing out so that you guys can, I don't want anyone running out of healing. Oh right, according to the manual, something else that had been frustrating, it seemed like it would just jump around to random people. But actually, the side of the portrait I click on determines which way it's cycling through my party. And I never understood that before. It seemed like it was just going at random. But now that I know that, I have much more control of how I'm cycling through my team. Which is nice. Alright. Now, the instruction manual is a wealth of information. I still need to read the rest. Black equal correct. Do you think so? So we would be directly beneath that spindle. Oh, I bet this will lead to that ladder we saw earlier. You remember the ladder in the other room? That's probably down to here. Oh, that's a lot. That's too many. Okay, terror is actually 3+, I believe, right? No, it's a whole group, period. Oh. Sleep was 3+, though. Okay. Poison is a single target damage spell. Go ahead and bless everyone. Man, not an ideal situation to have two groups of two. That's not what I want. Go ahead and try Hold Monsters. Hold Monsters is a mind spell that targets 3+. Man, it's so wasteful to use that here. None of these are really what I want to use against you. Slow. Underwater. There's a 3+. I don't have anything quite the right precision when they're in two different groups. Prismatic Missile even is 3+. And it's expensive as hell. But it might randomly kill one. Tempting. No matter what I do, it's gonna be... Go ahead and throw a web. Anton, what do you got for us? Magic Missile is actually 1+. Well, be that way. Harumph. He's a mage right now, but not a very good mage yet. And finally, we have the Bard. I need Fire Shield. Alright, what I should probably do is give us an enchanted blade for this fight. Okay. Oh, I forgot to speed things up. Darn it. Okay. We've buffed the party. Oh, wow. Did no damage, but the splash woke it up. Alright, guys. Hit that. Breathe on it. Hit that. I'm gonna ask you to cast... Throw a fireball at them. Got anything good on your team? Or your turn? Yes, a blinding flash on them. And finally, just keep putting the second group to sleep while we fight, please. Thank you. AI? I mean, maybe? Or maybe the AI would constantly mix up which Wizardry game you're playing with tips from other ones. I guess it would depend on the AI. Who knows? Okay. There's at least 3 of them still in play. One of them ran away. Okay. Okay, stabby stab 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 stab. Go ahead and do a little healing on him. And finally, I want you to just keep playing your instrument at them. Yep, that's the plan. Okay, looking good. Now we'll adjust the settings as soon as this fight's over. Alright, down to a single pair. Oh, we're burning up so much MP right now. Go ahead and throw a sleep. It said enemies that are asleep take more damage in the manual when you hit them. I mean, they wake up when they're hit, but they take extra damage, so you can think of sleep as sort of like a delayed damage spell in a way. Hey, they're both asleep. And they're both awake on their next turn. Well, what can you do? Alright, you can just wait. I think we've won this one. Come on! 21. Ah! I cannot target individuals. That is correct. I can only target groups. And then it just kind of randomly stabs at that group. Wow, 9 damage with a quarterstaff. Not bad. Oh, one of them ran away. So I think 2 out of 4 lizards ended up running off after getting injured. Hey, you goose! Ah, there we go. Alright, we need to take a moment after that. Oh, yes! Samurai level 7! Alright, what do you want to learn? I really do want you to get better at casting, but I have this cool combat skill here. Well, I guess you can learn Chilling Touch. Alright, team. So go ahead and cast Rest. Use up the last of your healing. This is concerning. This is very concerning. Alright, burn some stamina boost. More. I am very concerned. If we do another fight, we're gonna have nothing left. I was hoping to fight monks, not terrible lizards. Should we rest for a second? I think we can rest here for a moment. I worry encounters might be extra frequent down here. Shit! Ah! Great! Actually, almost everyone woke up. It's not as bad as it could be. Alright, I know acid doesn't work on these sorts of things. Let's throw a fireball. Fireball's 3+, right? Yeah, this should work. Fireball should be the perfect size for them. I can't remember if sleep worked on these guys or not. I'm just going to throw a terror at them and hope. Please go away. Does terror even work on you? I don't remember. I need an identify enemy type spell that can give me their weaknesses and resistances already. Usually you get those fairly early in games. Please don't poison me. Nauseous. Okay. Well, one of them lost a turn to fear. That's good. Okay, so Nauseous basically makes you lose turns at random. It's basically the Pokemon version of paralysis. Alright, let me see. I could throw an ice ball at them. I wonder if ice is more effective against them than fire. It could be. I think they might have been immune to sleep, but I'll give a sleep shot at them anyway. Just shoot it with an arrow. Yeah, let's stay away from vampires. Okay, don't use sleep on them. Okay. Oh good, the arrow killed one. No, looks like fire works better than ice. Wow, they weren't even good XP. Cast that Watch Bells spell. What? Oh, I thought it was going to appear up there. How do I know when the Watch Bells goes away? Oh well. That did not restore much. I am very concerned about how little magic I've got. Well, whatever, let's go. Another speed bump! Moths in the basement. Great. You know, I think speed bumps were just a bad idea. Oh crap, I forgot to speed up the fights. Let me see, how many do I got? 6? So this should be enough to hit all of them. Even before I could drive, I considered speed bumps to just be a bad idea. Like, it's a really elegant, simple solution to making people want to not drive quickly. Well, if you drive quickly, you'll mess up your car. No, so don't do that. But think about it. I know a neighborhood, a street in my town where there's speed bump, speed bump, speed bump, speed bump, all the way down from one end of this long ass road to the other. They're everywhere. And it's like, if you lived there and something bad happened to somebody you cared about and you had to call an ambulance, the ambulance can't load them up, and then when seconds are the difference between life and death, that ambulance can't drive quickly because the bumps would throw the patient up and down in the back. And it's not just leaving, it's also coming into the place. Like, it's just, and there's plenty of other reasons why it's just a bad idea. That's just one reason why speed bumps are a bad idea. Alright, so we disabled Group B. Group A has disabled us. This is gonna be tough. See if you can put them to sleep as retribution for putting us to sleep. Experience denied move. You're a lizard, Harry. Oof. Yeah. Losing your constitution permanently is, painful. Oh, I know exactly why they put speed bumps in. I just think that it's not the best way to regulate the speed of people. I think there would be much better ways to regulate speed than speed bumps. I think they use them because they're very inexpensive. And they can look and say, look, see, we put speed bumps in. We've solved the problem. And I mean, your speedster, okay, so he's a crazy person who's going to be driving through places he shouldn't at high speeds. Maybe he's intoxicated or something. I don't know why his judgment is so impaired to do that. But, okay, fine. You've got a seriously judgmentally challenged person speeding through an area with speed bumps. Do the speed bumps improve their ability to avoid hitting pedestrians? Or does it make it more difficult for them? Nowadays, you can put a camera in and you can ticket people. There are places where you can just automate tickets looking at their license plate. Just boom. Jeez, what do I do about this? This is a real problem. They're really vicious with the status effects, and I need to take a lot of them down quickly. And I don't have a great way to do that. I don't remember if Cure Lesser Condition can do sleep. But I bet Cure Paralysis would cure paralysis. Alright, what's the best thing we can do here? I think a Bless might help us. If every time you go over the speed limit, you get a ticket, and 3 tickets equal you're not allowed to drive anymore. I don't know how it is in your country, but I think a speeding ticket is 4 points off your driving license, and if you get 12, they take your license away or something like that. So, yeah, no, absolutely. Speeding tickets absolutely shut down speeding. Speeding tickets absolutely put an end to speeding. The rich person can't drive either. They take away your license. It's gone. You can't drive now. It works. Although, if you're out talking about the fines, yeah, no, fines are a very, very bad way of regulating laws, honestly. Oh shit, we did it? Hey, where the hell are we now? Yeah, I think fines are a stupid way to regulate stuff in general. On the question of crime and punishment, that's one of those things where my opinions don't line up with anybody's. Because as a writer, I spent a lot of time thinking about these things. And, well, I asked myself a great many questions and came up with answers that were a little unsettling. I think I've mentioned this one before, but prison is not a good idea. Like, you need a certain amount of it, but in general, it's a bad idea. You have taken all of your lawbreakers and you've put them in one place where they can teach each other more effective ways to break laws, how to pick locks, all the different skills they have, what tell each other how the cops caught them and what they could have done to avoid it. That's not great. Then you put somebody in there, an accident, the justice sometimes fails. An innocent person ends up surrounded by criminals for years. When he gets out of the prison, now all of his friends are criminals and gang members. And he's already got a criminal record now. But then you ask yourself the real questions. We take for granted cutting off somebody's hand is horrifically cruel and unusual. You'd never do that, right? But if I was faced with a choice as a, 18-year-old between having my arm lopped off or spending 20 years in prison, the 20 most productive years of my life in prison, I think I'd rather lose the arm. And the moment you think that, you go, oh shit. What does that say about the way we do things? Oh no. These are questions no one is prepared to even have a conversation about. Because it's incredibly uncomfortable. Crap. Another speed bump. Oh, it's one of the ones that flew off earlier. Revenge! Jeez. Yeah, I didn't even mention low-to-the-ground vehicles. I had an unfortunately low-to-the-ground vehicle I ended up with, and it would scrape on every speed bump, which doesn't feel good at all. Well, there's a difference between a jail, a prison, and, what's the word for it? Penitentiary. And it's interesting. The theory behind penitentiaries was that they were supposed to make the prisoners have penitence and become better people and rejoin society. Some of the most horrifically unethical things I've heard of related to prisons came out of penitentiaries. They were built to try to help people and make them better, and they turned somehow into hells on earth. What answer did I reach when a person murdered someone over sneakers? A person murdered someone over sneakers? When was this? I didn't say that. I said if a judge was pointing at me and said, I'll give you the choice between lopping your arm off and giving you 20 years of prison, which would you choose? I didn't say anything about caught. I was just comparing two punishments. I ask myself questions, but I didn't ask myself about sneakers. You just mean what to do when somebody murders someone over a petty reason? If it really is for a petty reason like that, I support the death penalty. I actually think the death penalty is underutilized. Heavily underutilized. I do not like the death penalty, but I think it's necessary. So, if somebody kills somebody and you've confirmed beyond a shadow of a doubt that person definitely, really, absolutely did it, and then you confirm the reason is something incredibly petty and stupid, okay, we don't... Just do away with that person. We don't need that person. We don't need to pay to keep that person, and feed them and everything. No, no. No. Jeez, I don't know what to do about this. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. They're immune to sleep. Alright, there's 8 of you. Alright, I can clear out most of that group, but it's expensive. This group... we know sleep doesn't work. I'm going to hit them with a terror. A heavy terror, and hope they run for their lives. In fact, it's such a good idea, I'm going to do it twice! Alright, guys. Before they get a turn, you need to throw the fireball. Hadriex, listen to me, Hadriex. Fireball! Fireball! You really think anybody would pick cut my arm? I said I would. I asked myself, like, because I looked at a whole bunch of historical punishments, and cutting off people's hands was a historical punishment that I considered. And I asked myself, if it came down to it, if I was 18 and I was confronted with a choice between 20 years in prison or losing an arm, I think I would lose the arm. Honestly. 20 years not being able to work or earn money or go to school or anything, like, your life is fucked. By the time you come out of that prison, you're almost 40. And you haven't started. Seriously. That would be my pick. And once I realized that, it was a big oh fuck moment for me, because I'm like, we consider prisons to be the ethical thing, but my gosh. Okay, he's been nauseated. But he's got to try to blast them again. Let me see. There are 6 there. That's got to be at least a 2. Actually, I'd rather you finish these off. Please finish them off. I'm very concerned about the fact that they're poisoning me, because I still don't have an answer to poison. Well, that's true. Saying it and actually choosing it in the moment, yeah. It's easy, though, you know, it's easier to make decisions when you're not in the situation. Though I do consider, you know, there's a lot of things where it's like you should think and figure out what your decisions might be while you're in the comfort of your own home and not in the situation. That way, if a terrible situation ever comes up, you've already thought it through in the past. But yeah. Hmm. Ah, yes, well, infection. Yeah, infection would have been a big problem back in the day. Definitely. All they do is cauterize your wound. Okay, I'm getting very concerned that this is an unrecoverable position. These enemies are just not perishing. Hmm. The terror didn't make them go away. I'm gonna make a noise at them. That'll show them. These days you could just get a, well, no, the prosthetics aren't the same. You can't really transplant an arm either. So, even if, even if we reattached your own arm, it won't work anymore for years. I believe the nerves regrow at like an inch a year or some shit. So basically, every inch that's severed is going to be a year before you can use it again. So yeah, no, you can't really just transplant somebody's arm onto somebody else effectively. It's not really. Our tech just isn't there yet. Jeez. Yeah, there's just too many slimes. We're screwed. Yeah, this was too much. It was too many. It was too many for me. Ah. The first. I see. Well, it might take him a while to have feeling in that area. But I think most of those systems are fairly automated. So... But wouldn't it be somebody else's kids in that case? Oh my. Genetically, it would have to be somebody else's kids, wouldn't it? But they would be your kids because... Huh. What a strange situation. I wonder how the legal scholars would handle it. Man, I just need a status effect that works on these jerks. Shrill sound is one that actually affects the entire group. Like, out and out just wipes them. Yeah. Eventually, we'll get our tech, our medical tech up to where we can just Oh, shrill sound didn't work on them. They're immune to, I don't know, vibration damage? I forget what the game categorized shrill sound as, but... Anyway, they're immune to it. That's interesting. Frostpunk does sound like a great game. Like exactly my kind of game. I heard Frostpunk 2 was different. The scale of it was different. That it was a good game, but a different game. Or so I'm told. Robotic? That depends entirely on if you put electronics in it or not. The way people do things now, they'd probably stick an iPad in it somehow. This War of Mine, I haven't played that one either yet, though that one also seems pretty cool. What have I done? Oh, okay, I guess I must have pushed the wrong button. Okay, we have fully explored this basement. Nothing. Alright, so our punishment every time we get the beans wrong is we're going to get thrown into this basement. Do I have to collect all the beans again? I think I have to pick up all the beans and stick them in the things again. Okay. I have no hints right now, and all 4 of these rooms are identical blank rooms. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to wander this place until I get a clue. Yeah, I'd have to do it all again. Okay, so we need a clue. Some hint as to what the hell goes where. So let's go to the other side of the thing. And, whoops, no, I was looking at that. I tried to drag and drop, or to drag the map to look around it, and that's not a thing. Alright, we're going to forward, to the left. So to the other side of the temple, there should be another open door. And that's probably going to have our hint. Somewhere. Rebuilding society? Not enough coal, the game, right? Okay. There are 4 of these. Okay, can't use the bean on... Well, oh no! We're okay. 1 step in the drink isn't gonna kill us. It will be nice when we get our swimming skill up so high that we can just swim around in it, though. This is fine. We'll just recover our stamina. No, it's fine. I'm sure that there's a hint somewhere. All we need to do is locate it. And this place, outside of that terrible dungeon, since we fought our way through all of it, it's a pretty safe place now. Though I still haven't found... I was hoping to find a fountain of healing or something. Or maybe some NPCs that would buy and sell. But so far, this place has just been a dungeon. Alright, so here is where the other door leads. Monks. Monks. Mad Warders. There's a new flavor. Sleep. Sleep. Let's see. Bless the team. Prismatic missile. I don't know what this particular group of enemies can do, but I'll throw a noise at them. And finally, let's enchant our blade. So we're going to buff up, and we're going to hit them with a bunch of, Oh my gosh, he knocked Schneider out with his stick. Oh no, confusion. Ah, they went first, and they confused the whole party. Man, they've stacked 3 status effects on some of us before we get a turn. It failed! Oh, that was my big expensive spell, and it failed. Oh wow, 1 damage? Okay, these guys might just be really magic resistant. Oh yeah, the sleep failed too. Okay, we're in trouble. Jeez. I don't know what to do about this. Just hope that we don't attack our own team too much, I guess. Really, the prismatic missile failed to do anything. That's so annoying. Alright, hit him with the biggest fireball you can. Try blinding flash? And hope? Oh, I should silence them too. Okay, hit those guys with terror. I really need to speed this battlefield up. I forgot to do that again. Quit hitting me with confusion! It's one of the most status effecty RPGs ever, I'll tell you that. Oh, bye! Bye, Drabard. Alright, well, wow, 2 of them were unaffected by acid breath. They just resist everything. These guys suck. No, just go for the kill. And hope it gets through. It's not going well. Yeah, I should definitely get the monk class. Apparently it's ridiculous. Ugh. I haven't taken down a single one of them yet. Because this stupid confusion... Well, we got the... throw that, I guess. I don't know. Try to heal Bez if you can. Put an arrow in him. And hope that does the job. heard of Resortum. I know of Wizards and Warriors. The creator of Wizardry that ran off went and made that as his own. Ran off and made his own. But, I don't know, Wizardum. This is not going good. We still haven't gotten rid of a single one. The confusion is really, and the sleep and everything, they're just... there's just a bunch of status effect mages, and it sucks. It's terrible. I don't even know how I could better approach this fight, honestly. If they were in one group, but they went first, and they went first, and they status effect the shit out of me. And it's like, what do you do about that? What do you do about an enemy that just goes, screw you, you're already screwed before you start? Like, ah, man. We're gonna definitely have to... Whoa, wait, what? A raft of bittersweet smoke lazily drifts from the window. You begin feeling more plucky? Okay, that's where we're trying to get into. So maybe there's something that fills up our stomachs and heals us up over here. Uh-oh. Why is this place full of moths? Alright, we're not going to mess around here. No, we're not messing around at all. Go ahead and use sleep. Oh, I forgot to adjust it again. We need to adjust the speed setting. I won't forget this time. I won't forget again. Basically Doom with magic. Oh, I think I've seen it before. Yeah. Yeah. I think I've seen the trailer for it before. Okay, they're all asleep. Perfect. Alright, let's hit them with blades. Blades was... You know what? This will hit them all no matter what. There's only 4 of them. I just can't throw magic missile because that's a heal that I've thrown away. Alright, this is gonna take care of them. Why are they unaffected? I bet blades... Maybe blades only affect units on the ground because it's an earth spell? It's possible that's the rule. There was a first-person shooter where you played a wizard based on the Wheel of Time. I've never played it, but I heard about it and it sounded pretty cool. You use different terungriol as your guns. It's good that they're taking a lot of feedback. That's usually a sign that a game's going to be good. We miss way too much. You know, you could make some really cool mods of this game where you could recruit monsters and have all their different spells and abilities. That would be epic. I haven't forgotten this time, really. I'm remembering. I swear. I'm remembering to fix the speed setting. Though it is nice being able to see everything the enemies are doing. I have to say, I do appreciate that. Alright. Oh, yeah, level 7? Okay, cool. It's time for him to class change again. Piety! Why didn't you gain piety? He can't class change yet. He needs piety. Alright. Fire Shield is actually fire resist, and it affects the whole party. This one didn't sound very good. Crush sounded amazing. The instruction book said it does 200 damage, potentially. This sounded like it was just the map, but as a spell. Spooks! Wait a minute, that was a big one. Hold on. Spooks affects all enemies. That's a good one. Okay, Weekend actually sounded good. Stink Bomb, although it sounds dumb, it affects 3 enemies, it's poison damage, and I think it nauseates them. Honestly, the Mentalist had really great spells. I wish I had a Mentalist. Okay, this is Summoning. This one's not explained properly. I couldn't quite get it. I think it just makes you have a high dodge chance, but it only affects the caster. Alright, do we want Spooks, Crush, or Stink Bomb? This would give me a decent spell in another element. Crush would give me a strong single target. I don't have any single target death type, you know, no good single target attacks. And this just sounds like it's very useful. Just scare all the enemies on the battlefield. It's not even expensive. Oh man, I don't know, man. I kind of... Oh, it's a tough one. You know, sooner or later a boss is going to come out. Oh, a new Thief level. Come on, what are you doing here? Look, if you gained either of these, you could become a... But no, you went with Strength. Alright, get that bow skill up. Okay, you're trying to get that lock-picking thing to work. Somebody really needs to do diplomacy, but we also need spells. I really need a diplomat. I mean, I really need a diplomat. Okay, guys. That was a really disappointing level up. You need a point of piety. Then you can class change. Piety or intelligence, and you can class change. Hurry it up, buddy. The thief levels have been good for some things, but... Alright, I'm a bit concerned. I saved, and his hit points went down. Saving caused the poison to trigger. We really need... How is it that we didn't get an anti-venom spell yet? Well, we gotta deal with this first. Okay, it went away. Oh no! Ah, crap! Okay, well, we don't know what type of monks they are. They might not be as bad as what we fought earlier. We could be okay. Okay. If they don't go first and ruin my day, we'll be fine. Okay, the fireball, depending on who they are, might end them. Maybe? Okay. They went first. They're multi-attacking me. But they didn't knock us unconscious with their attack. They're not casting spells either. We might be okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. I was panicking there, but... Oh, this is okay. No comment, Peter. I got caught up in the level ups, and it distracted me. Why did the fireball only hit one guy? That fireball should have hit all 6. It should have wiped the entire group. What happened? What was that? Alright. Stab, bonk, stab. Alright, guys, get him. Yeah, you better run. Maybe I should have taken Spook. That's what I want to see. 4 in a blow. That's actually pretty good. I'm very happy with 4 monks in a blow. Okay, these are the Dark Forest ones. These are more dangerous. But not the worst. Okay, it's starting to cast spells at us, but it's too late. It's 6 on 2. You've already lost! It's only a question of how many resources I have to spend. Well, he needs to work on his piety instead. You know, it's weird. The description doesn't call in the instruction manual. It doesn't talk about piety as being faith at all. It talks about piety as being like sticking to a task and working hard, which is weird. Well, at least they gave good XP. All right. Shields up. Keep working on that mapping. He didn't learn a spell. I don't think he can learn any more spells. He could go back to being a fighter again. Well... Sure, why not, Schneider? You can be a fighter again. Bez is spoiled for choice. He could be a bard or a ranger. Huh. What if Bez became a bard? They have a good spell list. Remind me what his build was. He definitely wants that. He's definitely going to be spending a while working on that. Kind of want him to be a mage or a ranger, but... Let me pull up the instruction manual for a minute. I'm still remembering to change that setting. Okay. Let's see. Out of the spell books. Okay, the bard has int, dex, speed. Okay. Oh wow, the ranger has to have a little bit of everything. I'm gonna make him a bard. Even though we don't have any musical instruments for him lying around, the bard's got a good spell list. Okay. What can you equip? Not that. Not that. Not that. Sandals are good. Leather is good. Okay, we need a hat. We don't have a hat. We need a weapon. I don't think any of that's gonna work. Oh, right. You just changed classes. We're gonna have to get him some more gear. Oh, I do have a feathered hat. Great news! You got a hat. Okay, all I need is a bard weapon. What can a bard equip? What can a bard equip? That's a good question, isn't it? I need a... Alright, hold on a second. Does the instruction manual say? No, it doesn't say exactly what they can equip. Well, they could equip a sling. We don't have a lot of ammo for the sling. Any. We don't have any ammo. I need a knife. Fighter. It lists... No, not bard. Not bard. A sharp stick is apparently too much for... Oh, I never identified this cloak. I I should identify this cloak. I should have done that ages ago. Oh, it's cursed. I don't think I have a weapon that a bard can use right now. He's just gonna have to punch things for a little bit. Nah. Okay. Well, here's a shield. That's nice. Good luck, Bez. You're gonna have to use spell casting to get by. Alright then. Now. Options. I remembered! I am not in New City. I am in the monk place. Come on, I just saved! Four attempts to get it right? What? That doesn't sound like a puzzle. A puzzle should have a solution. Right? I would think. Now, let's see. Bertha. Breathe on them. Go ahead and bless the team. Okay, these guys get a fireball. I'm in deep trouble. We're out of MP here. This is not good. We keep getting attacked. We might have to slip out of this place and go rest up somewhere else and come back here later. It might be a good time to visit the town and fight those guards. Then we can rest up, get our MP recovered so we have healing again, and then come back here. Man, that feels good, though. But that was the last of my fireballs. Oh, yeah, Anton. Vitality? What kind of level up is that? I don't think you qualify for any class changes right now. That's pretty good oratory, I'd say. Alright, a new... Ooh, fireball. Oh, I do want Stink Bomb on somebody. And you don't have any attacks here, so whipping rocks would work. It's gotta be fireball. Okay. These levels suck. Try all combinations? No, there's gotta be a clue over here somewhere, right? Stephen's words. Yeah, some of your party members are over encumbered. See the CC? Gray is good. Oh. Drowbard is not strong enough to carry so many things. Bez is actually got less strength but a higher carry capacity? How does that work? Here, hold that. We got a lot of things I want to sell, but because we're playing musical chairs with classes, they might be useful still. As much as I kind of think maybe I should run off, I'm gonna try to press deeper. I'm gonna attempt to press deeper. I think we'll be okay. Okay. Just keep squeezing out every bit of... Oh, she's asleep. Every bit of healing we have. Heal that way. Oh, it's fine. Just put on you. I mean, we're in really rough shape, but we've had a nice smell, and I think that might be a healing something. I'm hoping. But if we meet a whole bunch of dangerous monks here again... This tile? Not! No, wait, no, we are attacking this tile. Okay, this is a scripted fight. Yeah, the warders are just here. Last time, they just went first and ruined me. And I'm kinda out of gas here, but we have silence. Okay, hit them with the terror. I am the terror that flaps in the night. They've proven very resistant, so just give it to them. Hard. Okay, they're going first again. Oh, wait, no, we got unaffected again. It's got to be a spell that works on them. 2 out of 3 silenced. 1 frightened. Okay, well, we got some of them frightened. And they didn't ruin my whole party with status effects this time before I had a turn. But I'm also out of healing, and this is kind of rough. Alright, please run away. Run away. Oh, Bez learned hide. Alright, sleep didn't work on them last time. I'm gonna throw more terror at them. Alright, what can I do? Try hold monsters. Oh yeah, you know Fireball now, but you can't cast it. Yes, you can. Alright. Fireball! It's very probable that I just don't have what it takes to get past this enemy without restoring a bunch of MP first. Yeah. It went black, white, white, white. The solution every time is different. Yeah, because I got black, white, white, white. Alright. We can't go through here right now. We need to rest. But if we try to rest in this place, we just keep getting attacked. So we're going to make a quick trip back to town, and we'll rescue that prisoner while we're here. No, that's the wrong way. Okay, should be... Put the beans so that you have them all white? How? I have no hint. I have a bunch of beans and I have a bunch of empty rooms. I don't have whatever hint I'm supposed to have to solve this puzzle. I don't have anything to go on right now. I don't know how to make the beans white or black. It dropped me down a pit the first time I did it, and I got one of them black. That's all the information that I have. But honestly, I don't even know which bean was black. And green with envy. Levitate? No, I don't have it. We don't know how to levitate. Easily become a thief next. Skill points! Okay. You'll need music. You need thaumaturgy, though. What was that? Speed? You need more stats than speed. Well, you keep working on mapping. You'll get there someday. I'm really curious to know what that smell is. We'll be back soon. Yeah, there was nothing in the dungeon, and the enemies down there were frequent and they did a lot of damage. Okay, here we go. This way. If we get across the river, we'll be safe. Fish. Oh, I can handle this. This isn't even a problem. I got blades for you all. I need to cast the spell Crush just to see it in action. And I got a fireball. Ha ha ha. You're done. Now you better run. One of them was unaffected. One of them knew how to stop, drop, and roll, I guess. Might as well get a little casting skill in on my guys. The new casters need it. $500 XP, easy. Piety, that's good. I can work with that if you get one more. Tons of weapon skill when you're a fighter. Not a whole lot else. What? No, we just fought! Stop it! Noise. Noise level 5. It's very loud. More noise. Energy blast. Well, I'll have to get levitate at some point. Noise seems to work well on those. Bez, you got a bard level. Okay. I think he might start qualifying for ranger soon. Whoa. No, wait. Okay. I like to put at least one in every skill that shows up. Sure. Music! Now keep working on that samurai-ness. Ah! A bard spell! You're gonna need more thaumaturgy. He's not gonna be able to learn more spells like this. Which is unfortunate, because that's what being a bard's all about. Okay. Not right now it isn't. But if he keeps upping his stats a little bit more, he might be able to qualify for it. For his next class change. Okay, let's see. This way. Alright, our plan is go rest up, and then we'll pick a fight with the Dark Savant's minions. And we want to go back to the monastery and continue with the monks and the exploring once we've got our MP back. But I bet we can take the Dark Savant's troops at this point. I bet you we've got what it takes now. We're a lot more durable than we were. And we have much more spells, and our weapon skills are higher. I bet we got this. I don't have to follow his quest just because I free him, you know. I want to finish the monk area. If I get locked, if you're telling me I get locked into something, then I don't want to free the prisoner. I do not want to get locked into something and go somewhere else. I want to finish what I've started already. I absolutely want to finish the area I've currently started and not start a new one. Because I'm holding a mental map of that area in my head. And I don't feel like drawing that place on graph paper. I feel like finishing it and then never going back. Ideally. That's what I want to do. Okay, won't get locked? Okay, then I'll free him. That's something I want to do while I'm here. Well, we get experience by fighting monks. And we have a wonderful basement to wrestle in if we really need XP. What? No. Keep healing. There'll be a really dangerous encounter? Well, we'll see it when we see it. I have Crush now. If it's a single boss, I can do something, I hope. If it's a group, though, with terrible status effects, those are not good for me. The biggest problem I think I have with the party right now is I don't have a good way to restore MP. Because the MP restores so incredibly slowly, and I just keep getting attacked while resting. So that it ends up being a net negative half the time. I think that's the biggest problem we've got. Is I need to find a shop with MP potions or something. Okay. So let's do this. First, we have the Forbidden Zone. This place has kicked my ass every time I've attempted it. But now we have Fireball, Ice Ball, and I think we're going to kick their ass. So, what should we begin with? I don't think Terror worked, but I'm willing to give it a try. I doubt itchy skin will affect them, or poison for that matter. Charm is very unlikely. Could throw a pretty good acid splash, though. Okay, bless the team. Alright. Ooh, you also have this prismatic missile, which sometimes insta-kills my enemies. It's basically random status effects. It's pretty good, though. I'm gonna hit them with the biggest ice ball I've got. And a fireball, as big as he can make it. And let's try slow. Alright, you guys. Now, they might paralyze one of my guys first. Okay, yeah, fear did work. Okay, they paralyzed him, so no blessing. Okay, we feared and slowed them at random. Ooh. The ice ball did pretty good, but now Anton is paralyzed, so no fireball follow-up. Half the party is paralyzed, and we've only beaten one. There's a reason these guys have given me so much trouble. Just the biggest fireball I can make. I've hit them with fear. I've hit them with... Throw your biggest chilling touch. Work with what you got. Oh yeah, there goes the fireball. Oh yeah. Shit. They gotta be close to dead. I'm gonna try throwing noise at them because I want to know if that hurts them. It might be super effective. No, it doesn't affect them at all. Oh, okay. Well, you never know until you try. We got into the Forbidden Zone. Let's find out what they've been hiding in here. Bard level! Piety, dexterity, strength. Oh, decent little level you got there. Okay. Nice. Let's make you more musical. Alright, go ahead and start putting points into Thaumaturgy. Yeah, he got no spell because he doesn't have Thaumaturgy enough to learn anything. Well, that was a less good level, but whatever. Alright. Broaden your horizons a little. Okay. I really want you to keep upping mapping. So let's do that. And another fighter level. That was better. Much better. Oh yeah, you're becoming a master of the shield. Though I don't know what that does, because the shield is just like -1 AC. What does shield skill actually accomplish? I wonder. I really want mapping, but you also really need some theology, man. By the look of things, you're gonna end up being a priest again. And soon. Okay, we gotta save that. That was great. That was great. Let me see. What's going on over there? First the Gorns. Monk Tree at Harbor? Monk Tea? Look forward to encounter then. Yeah, I saw one of them was in blue. Shield gives better AP when using. So shield skill increases the amount of AC the shield gives them. There. Alright, everybody's unencumbered again. Alright, let's explore. An elaborate device with tiny blinking lights has been implanted into the heavily steeled door. Okay, this is the wafer. Only a thin slot at the base of the device displays any hope of an access to the internals. Okay, alright, hold on a sec. That paralysis has to go away. Come on. Come on. Get rid of it. Of course, you're the one who's paralyzed. He's the one with cure paralysis, so he's always the one who's paralyzed. Every time! Alright, so we got a card reader here. Fix. Fix. There he goes. Okay, who has my card? BYYR. ETX? ETX BYYR. ETX BYYR. You insert it. An alarm rings. Well, I'm not entirely surprised. Okay, try to scare them. Breath. We want that bless this time. Alright, well, we still have some stuff. Okay, so this didn't do any damage. I haven't tried a prismatic missile on them yet. Go ahead and hit them. I have to give up my fireball for this blinding flash, but please blind them. Please. I need them blinded immediately. The question is... Okay, they're the paralyzed kind. We're screwed. Like, that was the question. If they were regular ones, we'd be fine. Oh, wow. Oh. Well, it only got one. Such an unreliable spell. I guess it depends. Is both groups the dangerous kind, or just one? Because if they got the paralyzed sticks, like, you just can't fight a large number of them. Yeah, half the party's down, and we've only defeated one. I can't fight 9 of those guys with the paralyzed sticks right now. We'll remember that that's there, and we'll go someplace else. Let's go rest up again. Rest up just a smidge, and then we'll go fight the guys in the prison. If I get a couple more guys who know Fireball, though, like if I had 3 Fireballers, oh man, that would be different. But right now I've got 1.5 Fireballers. I say a half because he has another good spell, and he has very little fire MP. Hello there. I've never used poison. Let's use poison. Alright, that should be some good practice, team. I need to see Crush in action. Okay. There's also that really dangerous one in the library, but he throws in some kind of permanent insanity, so I'm waiting until one of my guys learns Sane Mind. You just need 1 point of piety on your next level, guy. If you can do that, I can make you a priest again. Then you can learn all kinds of interesting spells. Alright, into the constabulary. Bunch of guys rush me with perfect precision. Two troopers, 7 regulars. And for my first trick, I'm going to point at the regulars and say, Terror 3. As for these two, I'm going to go with Acid Breath. You are going to attempt to bless. Let's try Crush. Okay. You can just lob a fireball into that group. And you can... Oh, I should have cast Enchanted Blade before the fight. Try putting slow on those two. We frightened a couple. I'm more afraid of a stun lance than a laser spear. Crush only did 31! What the hell? What was that? That's not what the manual promised. It promised massive, massive damage when you cast Crush. I think it said up to 500. I have been deceived. The spell did not work as advertised. The spell did not work as advertised, and I'm actually in a bit of a predicament now. Alright, I'm gonna hit Crush at the highest level I possibly can. And hope that it does better the second try. Maybe it was just a fluke. Magic Missile. Make wounds of the highest order. The guys with the stun lance need to go down. 54. Well, wow, the magic missile failed to affect him. I think the make wounds just failed too. Well, you can try an energy blast. Man, I wish she was up with her acid breath. Crush. You basically used everything. Well, keep using it. It kinda works. Alright, acid splash as hard as possible. What do you got? If there had been a third one of these guys, I'd have been screwed. I'm really hitting them with everything I got here. Unaffected again! Even with all those... putting it in as high level as I can, and then it just doesn't work. Good grief. They're beating us like a rug. Well, sleep doesn't work. I forget if Hold Monsters works on them, but I'm gonna try it. Cure paralysis. Please? Bertha's already paralyzed. Alright, we got the trooper. Okay, Hold Monster. Well, it did work on one guy out of the team. Not very effective. Alright, well, at least Cure Paralysis works when you use it. Breathe. Throw another Hold Monster and hope. Alright, I can't cure any more paralysis. Shrill Sound didn't work last time. Oh, I'm out of... Well, you know, worst it can be is a no. Alright, what do we still have access to? Terror. Show them the terror of the deep. We're definitely not out of the woods yet. Despite all the leveling up and everything, this fight is just brutal. Oh, Shrill Sound did damage them this time. Oh, interesting. I know sleep doesn't work, but If the drill sound did work, then maybe we could try something else just to see. I used everything up. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, these guys are toast. These guys are doomed. We've already got several of them held. Energy blasts weren't really working either, but maybe it's just a dodging thing? Okay, sleep just doesn't work. Okay. So they're like elves. Fireball. Beautiful. Thousands, a lot of XP. Intelligence. Could you get one more point? Just one more point of int? Yeah, he's not learning spells. What a waste. We're actually getting some decent skullduggery. We might be able to pick locks. I still have that vault lock to try. Man, I want diplomacy. The battle is over. The vaporized bodies of the mysterious gods have left no trace. It is all inhumanly efficient. Okay. Okay, the only option she's got right now is Thief. We're gonna wait till she levels again. Okay. Okay, he can become a nothing. That's not good. I hope his next level up he gets a piety point. Things are looking a little bleak on the class change department. We're just not gaining the stat points we need to level up. Should we go rest? Probably. But I'm gonna poke around in the prison right now. Small black box with 3 blinking buttons is attached to the wall. It appears to be patiently waiting instructions that were presumably lost with the demise of the guards. Oh shit. Yellow, red, blue. Wait a minute. We were just looking at something. Blue, yellow, yellow, red. Eh? Eh? The colored buttons blink 3 times and then go out. The prison, like all cages and chambers of confinement, is desolate and somber, and the air is thick with the odor of unhealthiness. Its construction is simple and plain, but quite adequate to be effective nonetheless, serving all too well its ultimate intent, to slowly drain the life of those who are deemed threatening or undesirable to the currently prevailing powers that be. Magic screen. Magic screen does sound pretty good. Search. Well. We've been building up our skill. It's at 45. What just happened? What is this? Yes, I was very skilled. Yeah, of course. There was no doubt. The prison cell is occupied by a very rotund and unattractive creature, although his demeanor does not appear hostile. I still don't have diplomacy. Hey, you let him have a spear in the prison cell? I'm in your debt. I was betrayed by a gang of assassins, spies that were searching for Orc Ogre Castle, our secret fortress hidden in, oops. Perhaps we should get out of here before more of the guards arrive. Captain Beauregard. Right. I have tons of things built up to... Oh, trade. Never mind. The crypt map is rumored to be hidden in the Lost Temple. Okay. A map of the crypt, you say? Alright, let's just pull up the, let me see. What should I ask first? What do you think of the local armor shop? What do you think of the Tower of Dane? There's a bunch of blue missionaries that keep talking to me about it. That doesn't help me much. Well, okay. What do you think of the monk Tishober? Because he has a music instrument I want to buy, and yeah, but he wandered off. I want to know where he went. Okay. What do you think of the flying people? That's all anyone says. I'm about to give up on Sacred Stone as a question, because nobody seems to know what that is. What about Brother Moser T? Okay, well, alright. What do you think of the city of Monk? It's not much of a city, it's more like a monastery. Okay, well, that's not much. Alright, tell me about... Wasn't this guy in Wizardry 8? I swear I heard Foon Zhang in Wizardry 8, but I'm not sure. Or maybe not Wizardry 8. Maybe it's just tickling the back of my head, sounding familiar for no reason. Alright, so all the questions I'd ask her. You're the one who mentioned Orc Ogre. What? Okay, if I say you are, it just responds that's your opinion. Okay. 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 Oh, orc? Ogre? Uh-huh. Yes? Sure. Yeah. A plot has been unleashed by those who would envisage the destruction of the mighty Gord Empire. We survived the years of war with the Dane and the monk because we were stronger. But now new forces have appeared and seek to sway and inflame our old enemies. Oh, so the Dark Savant doesn't like you? I will attempt to find the traitors who deceived me before they can reveal the location of Orc Ogre Castle. But you must travel to the castle and warn the king. I don't need to. He's standing out in the field, blocking travelers. Tell him that the Dartian alliance is broken. You'll understand its meaning and know what to do. The Dartian alliance? East of New City, you'll follow a road. Can you stop talking for a second? I want to write Dartian alliance. For is guarded by special division or the command of the great lord. Yeah. Gallier. I can't write anything down because he'll talk while I'm writing. He's loyal to the king and will allow you passage if you present him with this letter. From there, make your way westward through the forest. Be on the lookout for the entry in a small clearing. It is a difficult journey, but you should be able to reach it in a day or so. Ugh, be with you. No, come back. Oh no. Get your ass back here. I have questions. Shit. I want to write a bunch of things down, but I have to get the spelling exactly right, and now they're not in front of my face. I can't remember them. No, it's okay. This isn't a problem. Oh, I do? Nah. Okay. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to load. See? Uh-huh. And I'm going to ask him again. And this time I'm going to write the things I want to write down. Oh, is that how it's spelled? Okay, hold on. Dart An. The Dartan alliance is broken. Okay, but there's something else in all that. Yes. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Because this doesn't sound like Umpani behavior. I suppose it could be the Terang, but I'm pretty sure it's just the Dark Savant doesn't like you guys. Oh, we need an exclamation point on that? I'm going to put an exclamation point on that. Yep, yep, yep. Gallier. Lord Gallier. Okay. Okay, cool. I want to try picking locks because I think it might give me more skill, and also I just want to figure out this lock picking system. I think game designers never know what to do with lock picking systems. Oh, hello. Oh, that guy's still unconscious. Well, I can always throw this at them. Yeah, that'll probably about do it. Let me try charming the bug, just for fun. Also, who arrested a bunch of giant bugs? Seems a bit strange. After what we've been through to deal with the guards here, this is probably nothing. Oh shit, no, these things are dangerous. These things are ridiculously dangerous. We'll hit him with your strongest ice ball. We might actually not be able to win this because the guards left us so incredibly damaged. Hello there, Yang. Yeah, we're left in such a state from the previous fight, we can't win this. The guards messed us up that badly. Excuse me? Oh shit. No, we can handle these. We can totally handle these. This is okay. But yeah, we gotta get out of here, heal, then we can come back and just beat the bugs up for fun. Just for fun. Really, two were unaffected. Alright. Oh, let's see if we can charm one. I'm kind of curious if that works. Can I reprogram one to fight on my team? Okay. Alright, we need to go heal. I want to see if we still get whispered at when we walk past this. Oh good, they actually did remove that. Just checking. Alright. I'm gonna kill those bugs though. And... oh, I might visit the library. And then we can go back to the monks. I'd love to beat the monks today. I hope I can, but it might be too much to ask. Ah, no, I did not ask you for that. I want to keep healing. Just keep pouring water on her till she wakes up. It's fine. Okay, get all your MP back. All of it. You got a ton. This fountain is the best item I've found in the game. I'm really hoping to find another fountain like this somewhere. Because otherwise, resting the MP regen is just bad right now. Alright, let's go fight some bugs. Oh, hello. She's still asleep? Huh. Wake up? I don't think stamina wakes people up, but I can try it. You never know, it might work. That doesn't sound good. But there's gotta be some kind of MP restoring thing. Maybe equipment, maybe a potion shop. There's gotta be some way I can restore MP better. We need that blanket from Brave Fencer Musashi. Clearly. I get them in New City? This is New City. I've never seen them. Oh, shit. Okay, just guards. Everything's fine. They really like hanging around the constabulary, don't they? Let me see. Hold on. No, go back. I think a good old fireball should handle that most of the way. Throw a noise at them. And just shoot an arrow. One damage, 2 damage. Everyone else is fighting the first group of guards, and Hadriex is wiping out the second group by himself. I gotta get more mages with tons of MP. First a fireball, then an ice ball, now blades. You guys are toast. Alright, everyone, just beat down the last guy. It's a good amount of XP. Alright, pest control is here. Do you have any interesting or special drops? There's the key. Failure. Try again. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you cast Enchanted Blade. I always forget to do that. The bearer of this letter keeps urgent news for the Empire of Olgar, King of the Dawn. Grant them great okay, yeah. Okay. Brother Moser is the guy in the tavern. Okay. I think I'm gonna have you use your Chilling Touch. Your Acid Splash. Charm. Okay, there are 3 bugs here. Hit him with the fieriest fireball. There are 3 bugs there. Another fiery fireball, please. And that one has venom in his name, so please play him a song. Oops, looks like the second fireball was unnecessary for that group. Alright, guys. Focus on that venom one. He worries me. Try poison on the bug type. That should do. Make wounds. Level 4. You can focus on the boar one with Crush. And that'll probably take care of him. Magic Missile. And finally, I'll give him an Energy Blast. Punch, punch. Crush! 60! And it's still alive? It was tough. Oh. Nothing? 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 Well, that's disappointing. I'd hoped there would have been something in the room. Oh well, what can you do? Okay. Ready to go back to the monks? A-team? Y'all ready? It was a fun little detour fighting guards, but... now we have mad monks that are hella difficult. Let's stop by the harbor guy and ask him about tea. If we could get a tea that restored MP, that would be amazing. Well, I can try a shrill sound. It might work. You never know. Unaffected by blades or sound. Oh well. They'll be affected by bonk. Just kill them with our bare hands. Doesn't matter. Maybe I should buy something from the weapon shop for Bez. I have not played Underrail, but it looks really cool. Or am I thinking of Fallen London? Which game am I thinking of? Anyway, I have not played Underrail. That on all along. Do I have... because she's using a thingy. Do I have another shield? I do not. Oh, okay. Ah. Alright, let's take a moment. Where's the... let me take a second here. Alright, let me see. You come in. Okay. We're going to pay a quick visit to the dock guy. I'm going to ask him about tea. I would love to have any MP potion I could get. It would make a massive difference in the battles to come. Maybe I should have cast Silence. I don't know. Nah, these guys are soft. why those guys thought it would be a good idea to attack us. Scrolls. Wonder if those are any good. Oh, we should try the bank also. The vault. I should try to pick the vault now that we've got some lockpicking and stuff. What are you up to is a Goron officer who you released from the captive hands of the Savant Guardians. Beauregard. Hail, friends! The news is not good. Civil war has ripped the Goron nation, tearing the nation apart. Everywhere there's battle. Hundreds of Gorons slain in the hands of our own people. There's fighting everywhere, usurpers vying for power. If only the wizard Morkatos had not betrayed us. Now he lies dead, himself betrayed. We are doomed. Was that Mercatos? Can you trade? I'd love to trade. Oh. +2 spear. Ah, wow, that's way outside my price range, dude. Ugh, jeez, I'd like it, but not much hope of me buying it. Okay. Poor Mercatos. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about, isn't that your guy? Well, you don't know about Ugva? I thought that's what you told me your deity was or something. Oh shit, you brought a bunch of savants down on me. Fine, I'll deal with them. No, this is fine. I can handle this. I'm gonna throw itch at them just to see. It shouldn't work. It really shouldn't. Alright, a max level. First time I've ever cast something at the highest level. Wow, it works? Itchy skin works on them. I'll remember that, I hope. Oh shit, the terror backfired on me? Or did they cast it? I think my own spell backfired. Well, maybe this is good training for my guys to resist fear. That guy's toast. Well, this trip to town has been gaining a ton of XP for us. Somewhere around here. Have I screwed up? No, I'm in the right spot. Okay, I wanted to try asking this guy about tea. Okay. Thinking of sea fairy, beware the dangers of the deep. Uh-huh. Okay, nothing to buy or sell. Somebody already told me that. You know, I do have money. There's a sea monster. Okay. Tea? Ah! Trap. He doesn't buy or sell. I said trade. Nothing. Give, pool, exit. Yeah, there's nothing for sale here. Yeah, there's nothing in his trade menu. It's not there. Clearly I need some kind of password to tell him. Okay, that got rid of the fear. I want to try the bank vault. And then we'll rest up and go back to monk fighting. Monk slaying! Alright, I am... There's my map. Right, I am here, and the bank is... here. Okay. Let's try it. Beginning with... What the... Oh, I already did this? Oh! I already did this! Monkarama, isn't that the monk city? The holy city that I'm exploring? Oh, okay. Well, he's already where I'm at then. Alright, so I guess I already did this vault. Yeah, hush. Yeah, Forbidden Zone. Yeah, I know. Alright, rest up, go fight monks. Anyway, we're a little bit tougher than we were. Just a smidge. But the important thing is that we'll have recovered ourselves. I bet that it's that smell. I bet that he's where that smell is. The place I'm trying to get to. I was really hoping to get, like, I don't know, a kitchen where they'd restore, you know, just freely restore your stats. I really would just like another fountain. Another fountain like the one here. Alright, here we go. Well, okay, let's buy something for Bez to wield while he's barding. Maybe he'll have new inventory. It could happen. Tarnished sword. Willow arrows? That's different. Oh, his corals are missing. Oh, these are cheap. Let's see. You could potentially use a cutlass. Or a staff. Or even a quarter staff. Alright, just buy the cutlass. Alright, there you go. We have a weapon again. So now you can swashbuckle with a feathered hat, a shield, and a cutlass. Now, let's go stab some monks with your new cutlass. I don't mind using abilities that cost stamina at all, but let's try to preserve our MP. That worked. Which way was it? Is it this way or that way? This is the wrong way. This is the orc way. I'm sure of it. This is the monk way. Yeah, probably. I think. Yes, yes it is. Okay. I bet I could just swim across by now. We're starting to get skill points in that. Not many skill points in it, but skill points nonetheless. Okay. Hope I don't get attacked by sirens while I'm out here. That happened once. They were terrifying. They had ice ball. Okay. Hello? Can't say I'm a huge fan of this weird diplomacy system. Well, maybe when I actually have the skill I'll feel different. We'll see. There's also a path I could go that way, further out into the woods. Alright, this is the encounter that kicked our butt previously. Well, let's see what happens now. Let's see, start with sleep 3. Follow it up with Sleep 3. Follow that up. We need to bless our team. Okay. As for these Dark Forest monks, I kind of want to hit them with a silence. Alright, Ice Ball 4. And a Fireball 2. Okay, that just leaves those guys there. I've got 2 sleeps hitting them. What else should I hit them with? Terror? Let's hit them with a 3rd sleep. Hopefully one of them sticks. No. No! These assholes. They go first and they throw stuff like this at me. Great, now we're nauseous and confused. Sleep fails again. Sleep fails again. They're just immune to sleep. These guys are the worst. Alright, hit them with terror. I know that works sometimes. Oh, we still didn't get the bless off. Try the ice ball again. Please get it. Okay, go ahead and use shrill sound. Go ahead and hit these guys with your heaviest terror attack. If even one of them would run, we'd be okay. Well, maybe 2 of them would have to run. Doggone it. If you guys would just use your techniques like I tell you, we wouldn't be dying. This is basically an RNG fest when they start off by confusing your party like this. Not to mention the nausea. Create life? Oh, what appears? Wait, do you have a spell to create life? Oh wow, they're just unaffected by my attack spell. Oh great. Okay, I don't know what that is, but... oh! It's a lion with extra arms and heads! Oh, that's not okay. haven't even been able to pick off the forest monks. There's no way. What can I do different? Well, I do have a few options. The problem with all of... Ah, shit. The problem with all of my options is they confuse the entire party turn 1 before I get a turn. It's like I could use my Superman potion. I bet that would be great. And then I'd be confused, so I may or may not use the potion. And then I may or may not get another turn with that character who drank it. I could try to throw silence at them, but that only works if I cast the spell instead of being confused, and, well, maybe I'd rather just them die? 2 spells from my guy would kill them, whereas the silence is temporary. Oh, geez, what do I do about this encounter? I have a load of spells and options, but nothing that can handle if they go first. I need the quick claw. Contemplating. Oh no, I forgot your sword. I swear I swear I saved after buying that sword, didn't I? I mean, obviously I didn't, but I thought I had. Now we have no cutlass. Alright. Save. Enchanted blade. I don't suppose these monks happen to be undead? I've been wanting to use Dispel Undead for a long time. It's one of the first spells I learned. Oh my gosh, ninjas? Are you kidding? Maybe that's better. Maybe if these are regular monks and they just only the warders cast spells, maybe. I really doubt it. We know sleep absolutely doesn't work. We've tried hammering them with that. That was no good. Alright. I really would like to bless the team here. Alright, let's throw a big prismatic missile and hope one of them disappears. Alright, for our next trick, fireball on them. Sure. For our next trick, just make them die. Immediately blinds my entire team. That was a terrible prismatic missile. So, we're confused, we're blinded. I think the problem is we rely way too much on status effects, so when we run into an enemy, that status effects don't work on, we just tend to really, really struggle. I think I just need more options that aren't status effects and melee. Perhaps. Or maybe I just need the ability to resist magic. These guys can't possibly be a wall for me, can they? No. Poison gas. Alright, the entire team is poisoned, insane, blind, nauseated. Yeah, we're just missing turns. Oh, and we're charmed. Okay. Alright. 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 I don't know what to do about this combat. I mean, this just looks impossible to me. Maybe we just can't? Let's give it one more try. I'm gonna have Snyder drink the Superman potion and hope there's no way that I know about. I don't know everything in the game, but I just don't know of anything to protect from all this crap. Alright, Bez. I want you to put Armor Shield onto Schneider. Throw Itchy Skin at them. It might work. Schneider, drink the Superman drink. As for you, hit them with the nastiest ice ball you got. No, hit them with... Try to hit them with silence. High level. I can't cover everyone with it, but I can try. Blinding Flash. Sure. And finally... Bless. Okay. They immediately hit me with blind. Everyone is blind. More blind, but that doesn't matter. We're already blind. More blind, but we're already blind. So, well, more. Okay, yeah, uh-huh. Well, now I throw a blind. Got two of you. Blessed. Okay, we silenced one group. We drank the Superman potion. Alright, he's blind, but he drank a Superman potion. I have no idea what that does for him. But hopefully it means he hits hard. Yeah, I don't have Magic Screen. I just don't have that spell yet. I think I could have learned it on one of my characters, but I didn't know it was important. And nobody's been offering me that lately. I think it's like a priest spell. Okay. Oh, jeez. Well, Alright, they're blinded, or muted. Ninjas. Alright, throw your biggest ice ball. You're not insane yet. Okay. Magic missile as hard as you possibly can. Hold nothing back, guys. If we can beat this encounter by any means. Maybe I should have taken Spook after all. Alright, guys, hit him. Oh, knocked Bertha out. Despite the Superman potion, we can't hit because we're blind. These warders are taking an absurd amount of damage to kill. We've taken 2 of 3, though. And the Dark Monks are silent. Not bad. Alright. Breathe on them. Alright, you're just gonna throw your biggest fireball at them. I don't know if this works on blind, but try it. Alright, hit that guy with your best shot. Mad Warder's gone. There we go. We've defeated the Warders. And we just didn't get confused this time. That's really what it was. Schneider died. I gave you a Superman potion, but you died. For some reason. Bertha's down. Okay. Blindly fire an energy blast. What could go wrong? Our back row is hanging out in the front now. I'm sure that's fine. Okay. Fireball level 3. Anton, what can you do? Oh, we were trying to cure lesser condition, but throw your biggest acid splash at a ninja. Energy blast him. We're just throwing all the magic we've got because we're blind. No, don't hit me. Stop it. That wizard's the only hope we've got as a team. Shit. Yeah, we're losing. God, we've actually brought them down a ton. But we're kind of out of options. What, you didn't feel like throwing this last turn? Finish that guy off. Unaffected. Okay, that leaves 2 ninjas and 1 monk. And we're still blind. Gotta hope this does something. Alright, put everything onto Bez. Okay, we did cure him. Unfortunately, Bez doesn't have his cutlass. He's fighting barehanded. And he's not good at it. And the arrow missed. If I had Magic Shield, and I could cast it before they got a turn. That was honestly really close. That was really close. Oh, I do have that. I forgot about that. Umpani? Is that better or worse than a ninja? Anyway, we'll give this one more go. Go ahead and put an armored shield up. That should help us survive a little bit longer. Alright. Breath at the warders. Everything to bring down these mad warders. I think it was the right idea to silence those. I think that's the right choice. Alright, go. Itching skin. Yeah, okay. They throw itching powder in my face. It's better than being blind, I guess. Okay, the Dark Forest monks are silenced. The Umpani advance. Okay. Again. Alright, guns in our faces. Alright. Well, you know what? I should try to cast Sleep on the Umpani. I bet they're not immune. Alright, as for the mad ones... Okay, hit them with that. Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna hit the Umpani with another sleep effect. I'm gonna double up on it. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm gonna have you cast Magic Missile. And I'm gonna have you use your instrument on the Umpani. Umpani love bards, right? I seem to remember an Umpani, but they cast sleep on me. Shit. There goes my whole game plan for this round. Lose a turn. Oh, this is totally asinine. This is ass. Come on, guys. Nauseous. Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's try this again. Let's see. Alright. Besmar. Please cast your best sleep on them. Okay. Bertha. You know what? Whatever does damage to those guys in the back, do it. Okay. Try again. Ice ball. Okay. Try again. Magic missile. Okay, we can do this. We can totally do this. Hit them with the poet's lute again. Just keep throwing sleep at the Umpani. Alright, now we're blind. Okay, that failed. Oh, jeez, unaffected. Okay, we got 1 out of the 3 down. Alright, I'm pretty sure that the Mad Warders are as good as dead at this point. As long as they don't get me with a sleep or confusion. The Mad Warders are dead. Okay. I don't know how long the silence is going to last on these guys. And one of the Umpani refuses to take a nap. But we might maybe have it. We might maybe have it. Okay. Throw your biggest acid. Go. I think we're gonna win. Oh. Guess it depends on how dangerous the Umpani are. My gosh, this has been difficult. Crush the Umpani, please. And we'll just keep throwing sleep effects at them. As for you, throw an energy blast at that guy. Please, I want to make certain he's out. Okay, good. Just Umpani. Crushed! Crush this one. No mercy. Yeah, you can throw a charm spell at him. Make wounds. We defeated the encounter. We've spent everything, though. 7,000 XP? He could be a mage now. Bez is taking a tour of the different classes. But not gaining any spells for a bunch of levels in a row kind of puts a damper on being a bard. I'm surprised only one person leveled. Alright, let's see if there's a guy around here who will restore our MP. Because we really need it. The Land of Dreams. The lighting is low, seductively illuminating the inner chamber of the palace. And deep in the background you hear the enchanting melody of some stringed instrument softly twanging as it accompanies the haunting sing-song of a flute. The den is immaculate and exquisite, from the silky-colored veils which hang from the ceiling to the many exotic fantasia of murals which adorn its pristine walls. Someone's really got to remake this game. Its atmosphere is sweet and perhaps a bit thick with the scented fragrance of incense, though not at all unpleasant. With mild surprise you turn to see a quiet figure standing where there was no one a moment before. What is it that you seek? Tea! I seek tea! What? That's what you serve, isn't it? Have I been lied to? Let's try again. Let's try Brother Moser. And those that cannot walk the land of dreams? I don't know. Oh my gosh, we went through all that hell and just to be told, no, go away! Alright. I'm gonna write Land of Dreams and I'm gonna ask everybody about the Land of Dreams. I asked Brother Moser. He said you must seek elsewhere when I said Brother Moser. No, I don't think Wizardry 8 worked like this. It's been like 5 years since I played it, but I think you had a list of words that you could just click on to ask. Well, I haven't seen him. We're in terrible shape. We really can't advance in any direction after that fight. I've at least cleared the status effects, but, well, I have a little bit of power. I suppose I could attempt to go a little further. We're in pretty rugged shape, but... I guess we should play with the beans. Yeah, I have no idea how to find Brother Moser. Alright, we gotta pick the beans back up. Alright, I need one more bean. It's around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Alright, so we got one in the correct place last time. Let's save here. There really should be a hint for this. Something to tell you which receptacle is which. Pentacles, sword. Wand. There really should be some kind of way to tell what goes where. Oh, wait, where am I? Cup. Alright, here we go. Oh. All white this time. Okay, so that was completely wrong this time. Alright, let's try it again. What? What do you mean I need them all white to win? What are you talking about? It just dropped me. Why would I need it to be all white? I thought I needed it to be all black. I did have it wrong once. We already got it wrong once and fell. We got black, white, white, white. It dropped me down there and I fully explored the dungeon. So we already got it wrong once. Why do I have to get it all white wrong? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense to me. This might be the worst puzzle I've ever seen in a video game. There's no hint. You have to randomly guess things, and you have to get it all white and all black in turn. You have to fall down at least 4 times. This is just bad. This is just really awful. What were they thinking when they made this one? What was the thought process behind it? I don't think we can handle falling down there 3 more times. Is this like a completely optional area? Black, black, white, white. Are you sure that you have to have all white? Are you sure this isn't a puzzle and that I'm supposed to figure it out? Are you sure there's not some hint that I'm just too dense to pick up on? This seems really weird. This is a problem. The fall damage is going to keep messing me up. Alright, so... Man, this has been rough. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to need to go to bed because I got work tomorrow. Oh... So, it's going to be a few days before we get back to this. Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, between streams, I'm going to go through this bean puzzle 4 times, I guess. Whatever it takes until I get the win. And the moment it gets the win, I'll save, and that's where we start next time. I think several of my characters are close enough to leveling that they'll probably get there. So, we'll probably do some class changing as well again. Yeah. Although what they become is going to be a little bit mixed up. But that's okay. Thief might be a good class for us. It gives lots of skill points, right? Snyder here is, he's got a piety of 13. He should be able to be a priest. Oh, I think you need persuasion 8 for priest. I think. Let's see. He needs a point of piety. I think he just needs an attack point. I'll probably do the class changes before things. So he's practically guaranteed to get a class soon. A spellcasting class. Very likely. Or he could troll me and get a speed. And this guy, he can become all kinds of things. Probably go for mage. Anyway. Yep, that's true. It would be difficult for him to become a warrior. 46 currently. He's still the softest in the team, but he's a heck of a lot better than he was. Has a lot of trouble hitting things with the crossbow, though. But yeah, I'll probably do the class changes so that I have time to pick through all of their gear and make sure everyone's equipped properly. I also need to identify all these weird scrolls I've been finding. Oh, that one was easy. And there's jewelry. I'm curious. Hold on. I can identify this one now. Bat necklace. What? Like that spell that blinds us all the time? Sure, fine. I'll wear it. Maybe I won't get blinded as often. Oops. No, stop doing that. There you go. You can have the brimstone nuggets. Yeah. Alright, anyway, we got a plan. I need to go to bed for now. Alright. This place is brutal. We also did the prisoner rescue, so we've also got that. So, and then we've got a path leading out the back of this fortress, and we're working on the swimming speed, and there's potentially swimming areas everywhere. So we're going to be spoiled for choice next time. Alright then. Oh, you want it? Yeah, sure, I can pass it over to you. There you go. Until next time and every time, this is Hadriex, signing off. Bye.